Hmm. Okay. So, wow. Okay. So this review is gonna be published after Cobra Kai season 6, part 1s through 3, but also it's being recorded before then. I don't know why I need to say that, but I just wanted to know so you know why the light is on. Maybe I don't know. It's too much details. Okay. So I went to the theater to go watch the Minecraft movie, and what a journey this movie has been ever since that first little teaser trailer came out back in, I don't remember, that was a long time ago. But what a journey it has been. It's been a roller coaster, honestly. It went from looking god awful to, oh, this doesn't look terrible, to it's looking actually kind of good. And then the day came where it came out, and what can I say? I had a decent time. It, there's a lot to unpack here, but the journey was interesting before the movie even began. But the movie was pretty cool. Cool is not the right word. It was okay. Um, Characters. Steve is the main protagonist, I think. I don't know. There's really no one main protagonist. There's kind of five. But Steve is played by Jack Black, who I know as Carl Denham in the Peter Jackson King Kong. So, or Bowser from the new Mario movie. That's not going down well. Anyway, so I need to get this video rolling. Therefore, probably should have eaten the sandwich before I even started recording, but ow, but it's fine. So yeah, Steve is the main protagonist, and Steve doesn't have the behavior, so there's really no. He's a model. He's not even really a character. I don't even know where the hell the name Steve comes from, but I mean, I can't say they adapted him horribly. I can't say they adapted him great. He's one problem I do have is it's not Jack Black playing a character. It's Jack Black playing Jack Black. But he was funny one time. The best joke, spoiler alert, was at the end when the villain's all defeated and she tries to stab him with multiple knives and he just smacks it out of her hand because she's too weak. That gave me a good old hearty chuckle. That was funny. That was some funny stuff. There was also some more funny stuff, but nothing got as much as a reaction as him just smacking the knife out of the hand. That was like, whoever wrote that, I commend you. That was fucking funny. Anyway, okay, so yeah, Steve, he's an alright character. It's basically just, what if Jack Black was named Steve and he wore a blue shirt and jeans all the time, and you, as a child, yearned for the mines? That is your basic premise. And then, okay, so I guess the second character is Jason Momoa, garbage man Garrison dude. He supposedly dies, but then doesn't, because this is a movie, and movies do that trope a lot. I can't think of any real examples, but they do that trope way too much, where they think, hey, want to make you think, hey, the character died. I wasn't convinced. No one was. But, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Garrett, the garbage man Garrison. Anyway, so yeah, he's like all, I used to play video games and I became big man, and I don't think about it often, but I think about it all the time. Wait, what? Yeah. Um, yeah, okay, I guess the next best character is, he was called, what the hell is his name? Hank. No, that was what Garrett called him. Henry, the boy, the one who's like most relatable to the target audience, sadly. The kids. Now, do I think this movie should have been made for kids? No, I think this should have been made for all ages and enjoyable by absolutely everybody throughout the whole film. I know some movies that live up to that, who are main target is kids, but it's kind of for everybody. There's a lot of movies like that, and I think that's where this movie's at its weakest. It's very, very childish, but Henry was a fine character. He makes an iron golem that I've never seen before. It's like this iron golem. It's like superhero iron golem. The iron golems are very in character, by the way. They're like throwing people or pigs. You know, they're just chucking things like they always do. And they all of them, all of the golems seemed a lot smarter, and tougher than the actual golems they're adapting. And that was something I actually thought was a good change. Because golems in Minecraft are stupid. They got these big massive arms that can reach like probably 5 feet. And yet, if they got a wall right under them, they can't reach over and just like when you think they could. But no, these golems I think they could. But I like the golems. Anyway, back to Henry. He does stuff. Fights an Enderman. I think he kills the Enderman. Pretty cool stuff. He makes this gun that shoots tater tots or whatever the hell you load into it. I don't know if that's from something. I'm a Minecraft fan, as in I play the actual normal game every now and again and stop for a while because something frustrated me, which made me want to snap the Switch in half, so therefore I start playing Jurassic World Evolution again, which also makes me see this video games are very weird. People just don't understand video games. Some people. Anyway, yeah, Minecraft. His sister, he's got an older sister, who I think was in Wednesday, that show, the Netflix show, and she's there. She fights some pigs with a hoe, and that made me think, hey, she's fighting with a hoe. And then there is this other lady, the landlord, and she fights with a shovel. That's all I have to say. Okay, there's 2 more characters, 3 technically. One, there's a nitwit villager who's unemployed, and he goes out, he makes it out into the world. Oh, damn it, 4. So he goes out into the world, and he meets this vice principal lady that's the second character. They get married at the end of the movie. The villager has a voice. I'm gonna assume it was a cameo. Damn it. I'm gonna assume it was a cameo of somebody. But I'm not gonna even try and guess because I'm not good at that. Anyway, so yeah, that's something. Then Dennis, the dog, he plays some importance. He kicks some ass with a bunch of other wolves, something that never happens in real Minecraft. But who cares? It was entertaining. It was fun. One last character. Now, when you like imagine a British man in a movie, what do you think of? Do you think of Paddington from Paddington or any of those British characters? Do you think of someone wearing a cowboy outfit who looks like they live in Idaho when you know they have a really thick British accent? Dan TDM has a cameo in this movie. He's like, hey, he's there. And I'm not quite satisfied with the fact that he's just there too. It's like he could have just said a word and I would have been more satisfied. I don't know why I'm so hung up on that. Matt Pat had a much better cameo in the Fnarf movie than Dan TDM did. Because at least I was like, hey, it's the guy. And he said his thing. I never felt that with Dan TDM. I'm like, why is this British man in the background just wearing a cowboy hat? Okay, Ruby World. I enjoyed some things. I didn't enjoy some things. There were some things I did not like. There was some clunky dialogue, like this line I've hated from ever since I heard it. This guy is such a tool bag. I still hate that line. I don't not like that line. That's just so stupid and so corny. Um, but there's a few things I think were funny. Like mainly with Jason Momoa and Jack Black, they were the standouts of the film. They were pretty funny together. Like Jason Momoa just pushes the kid Henry off of a cliff with an elytra, and it's like these things work, right? And then like Jack Black's like, hell yeah, and then it works. But if you hit the water, you would have been just fine since this is Minecraft. You hit water from any distance, you'll be fine. They do a water bucket MLG. That was pretty cool. Um, Other things that were cool. Okay, let's discuss the villain. There's a few villains that rise importance. The main one. I don't know I don't know what she's from, who she really is, what version of Minecraft she comes from, but she's not in the normal game, so I have no idea. She's like this. She's the leader of the pigmen. I don't know. She probably dies in the end because she gets zombified, but she's like she hates creativity because she once danced. She once did like the gritty or whatever to the pig step, like boom, boom. If you ever listen to pig step, it's pretty peak. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But then they're like loser. So she's like, you know what? Screw creativity. I'm gonna stab anyone who shows any shine of creativity in this world. And it's like it's kind of extreme, but okay. Anyway, so then there's this pig who Jack Black knows, and I never got how they know each other. But he dies too. He gets smashed by this third antagonist who's like, big man. He's like, big man, and he's like crushing crap, and he's got this laser on his arm, like pew 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 pew. It sounds like I'm describing Trapjaw from He-Man, but I'm not. This is I'm gonna assume everything I didn't know, like Minecraft Dungeons or something, because that's the only one. That's the only ripoff that. Well, not ripoff. That's the only spinoff that I think is still around, kind of. Not really. Um, I liked. I liked the mobs more than I thought I would. The mobs were surprisingly good. The villagers, I think, were the standout mob that were adapted really well. You see some pillagers. No pillagers. Evokers and Vindicators are in this movie, and I think they were pretty well adapted too. No Ravagers, sadly. But the zombies and skeletons, they were fine. Also, I don't know what mode they're on, because, you got peaceful, easy, normal, hard, and then, hardcore, where if you die, the world gets deleted. They're on some, like, extreme mode, where it's like, oh my god, what is this? Because there's like 5 well no, not chicken jockeys, spider jockeys going after them. And I've been playing Minecraft for most of my life, and you want to know how many chicken jockeys I've seen throughout my entire time? Probably like 3, and I've been playing the game for like a decade. I don't even know, but they're rare as hell, and there's like 5 spider jockeys. But the movie is fun. It's not a great adaptation. There are definitely better adaptations, and there are definitely worse adaptations. Better, all 3 of the Sonic movies. Fallout was better. The new Mario movie. I don't remember Detective Pikachu. I don't remember how good that one was. So, FNAF, 3 Sonics, the new Mario, so that's 5. There was a 6th one I have thought of. Wait, Mario, Sonics, FNAF, Fallout. I remember that one was good. But worse, I can only name like 2. The original Mario movie was a worse adaptation, but I mean, it's fun-ish. Mainly just because Bob Hoskins and I don't know his name, but the guy who plays Luigi, he's fun. Sometimes. And then the other guy, and then the other movie, Halo, that sucked ass. So there are better adaptations and worse adaptations, and honestly, Minecraft, I think, holds its own as a movie. I think they could have done some things a little bit better. I think they could have done a whole lot worse. Like, I think they could have done a lot worse than they could have done better, honestly. Like, so, my ranking, my enjoyability is, it's like a 7, I'm gonna say. It's just, I think it was okay. So it was like 6 out of 10. That's my final score. It was it was a fun time that if I ever revisit it again, I'll be like, you know what? I could be watching Halo instead, or I could be watching the original Mario movie instead. I could be watching Jurassic World Dominion instead of this. There are a lot of worse things to be doing with my time than watching Minecraft. A Minecraft movie. It's one of the Minecraft movies, one of the films that include Minecrafty stuff. So 6.5. Since I'm kind of hungover between 6 and 7. That's not what hungover means. I don't think that's how it's ever used. That's a trilogy of movies. Could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. BC 6.5. It's like what? 3.5 away from just fantastic. But it's 6.5 from just dog shit. So take that for what you will. It's better than the original teaser trailer made it look. And hey, the Minecraft music plays a few times. I only recognized 2 different tracks that they used. I do wish they would have used more. I could watch it again and see like, oh, maybe it's kind of more. But I do recognize 2 tracks from. There was one old one, which is Minecraft, and there was a new one by the new composer. I don't know what it's called, but I was like, hey, that's a theme. Anyway, yeah, there was also some annoying laughter to jokes that I did not find funny at all. But I remember giggling hard at the end, so I can't. I don't know. And I was surrounded by a bunch of kids too, so they probably find the llama shitting on the ground funny. So you know. But yeah, it was decently enjoyable. It's a lot better than I initially thought it was gonna be. I'm pleasantly surprised of how good the movie actually was. So that's all for this time. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you next time.